lovely Cancerians. Welcome to your May reading for 2019. I'm Lorian and I'm going to be using the Everyday Witch Tarot. Thank you so much for liking, sharing and subscribing. For those of you who have returned to me, thank you so much. And if you're new here, very welcome back, or welcome in the first place. Okay, let's have a look and see what information comes through. I'm doing a new spread. Well, not a new spread, but a new spread to show on the camera, because this is something I normally do in client readings. So let's just see what information we can get for you guys. Right. Oh, nice. Okay, first of all, you have the lovely Queen of Wands. Now with this one, she comes forwards more to me, at least, as a very strong Leo, Aries type vibe, but she could also be a Sagittarius. If you know of somebody like that, obviously, who fits a very fiery, very strong, opinionated sort of person who has a lot of time for you. So where she comes in, maybe with the sense of the feelings that she gives to people, sometimes she can be very chaotic, but she's always wanting to nurture. And I feel as though she has a very practical, well, you know, we can face this problem head on sort of feeling. So whereas a Virgo or a Taurus may listen to you and then fix the problem, or offer to fix the problem, or show you how to do it, or you know, Scorpio or somebody like that would listen and, you know, give you emotional support. She's very much energetical support. She comes through with a sense of, okay, well, let's have a look at this. And you know, sometimes you may not think that she listens that well, but she does. And she's always on time, even if it's just 1 minute to go, she will be on time. And I do feel as though with this woman here, there's a vibrancy that comes forwards from her. So you may be experiencing either a flavour of this person within yourself this month, or you will start to see a person of that calibre come into you. The Knight of Pentacles, it could be a boss or a potential new matchmaker for you. This is very much an offer coming in from somebody kind of about routine. I think that you are on the road to something very prosperous here. You should keep your focus. You should keep your determination. I do see a change around you. I'm just going to try and pinpoint what this emotion is. There is a change, and it's one of gratifying change. So an opportunity somebody's giving you, or a message somebody is sending you to tell you that you are appreciated. It could even be this person, Queen of Wands, giving you this message going, look, I know you haven't had a promotion in a while, but here you go. Or a boss or a friend going, look, I know I haven't been there much lately, but why, I bought us tickets to see this play. You know, something, a gesture from somebody which is very practical because it's going to benefit you, but it's also something that you feel like you have something emotional from it. It's a feeling of kind of a charm coming in. It's a charming energy. It's kind of, she may be asking you to come into her in a circle a little bit. You may be feeling included a little bit more, and that gives you this sense of, oh, I like that. And it's like you haven't seen a friend in ages, months, maybe even a year, and they come back in and it's like they've never been away. I feel like there's some quality time coming with somebody like that for you this month. And then we have Judgment card. So this is basically you being called to action. She coming in and giving you confidence, or giving you a pick me up. She could come in and give you this feeling, or she's there to help you. And then you actually see the start of something new. So this inner calling, this rebirth for you. You start to sing a brand new song, or even the song that has been in you for so long, but you weren't able to really see the melody or understand what it was you were trying to say. This is you understanding that you are facing your inner calling now, that you need to be very strong, and that you need to look at your sensibilities maybe a little bit more, and how you are, and sensitivities actually, and how you are incorporating them into your day-to-day life. I think with this as well, with it being a powerful 2 card, it could be that you have been giving a lot of energy to others lately. It could be that you have been focusing on your finances and focusing on your outer wealth rather than your inner wealth. But she comes in and makes you feel like you can conquer the world. You know, there's something that's coming in, maybe a very strong fire placement in your chart that's going to be complemented by either the full moon or the new moon that comes in and gives you that joie de vivre that comes in, you know. Now the new moon is on the 4th of May and it will be in Taurus, so it's very practical, it's very determined, and I think that the headstrong ability of this would be very good for you. Now when it comes into your sign or the element for you, I feel it's going to be it's going to be impactful on your social life, basically. The new moon will be in your 11th house of social life, of your income from your job, siblings, side ventures. So if it is your social life that's getting a little bit of a kick in the rump from this new moon or from this Taurus organization, it could be that you do connect with old friends or old loved ones, or people you haven't seen in a while, and that actually gives you this sense of wealth, not just monetary, but something else. And I suppose with all these cards together is something that builds up a sort of, I'm trying to put into words what my guys are putting into my head, and it's not very helpful, but it's something that's kind of like a big stone that started small and it's just built up and built up and built up, and now, as it's gone on, it's actually collected all of the experiences, all the issues, and maybe it's time to kind of shed some of that off and start afresh. So the Tower card, well, she seems very pleased with herself. I don't know whether you can see, but it is about destructing or deconstructing what you want your life to be like, and then getting rid of anything that doesn't make sense to you. It could be a sudden change or a sudden release, something that makes you divert your attention to the places and the issues in your life that need more attention than the others. Because with the Judgment card, you could wake up because of the energy this person gives you, or because of the time out this person gives you. And then as soon as you get into this Tower card, it's kind of like from that awakening, from that determination, you realize just how much crap people put on you, or just how much things kind of affect you. It might be the little things. You're an empath. All Cancerians have that empathic ability, so it could be that you realize just how much empathy you have for people who don't deserve it. And you withdraw that and you change your life and you make the changes that you need, and maybe didn't have the confidence to change, Alright, so you have the Seven of Pentacles here, which is really strong. This is very much about your profit, your vision, your investment, things that are coming through for you to kind of lay the ground down. The foundations, a solid starts. It's sort of a test for me coming in here. It's like you have this potential, but you didn't realize it, and then somebody kickstarts this potential. You give it a test, you see, okay, well, let's feel this out then. And then you see the rewards coming in, and you see the effect that it has and the difference that it's making. And so you can start getting, it's kind of like a diet, I suppose. So you get the emphasis on what you need to change. You go, instead about changing it, you change your diet, you eat more healthily, you turn vegetarian, vegan, or change your exercise, or something like that. Even change your medication. And after a while, you start to see the results of this. And this could be that you start to find out where your investment and where your personal vision lies, and how you can better yourself on this journey. I mean, with the full moon, it could be from the new moon on the 4th to the full moon on the 18th. So when that happens in your 5th house of creativity and children and spiritual practice and the mind, this could be like, okay, so wow, full moon, check in. The last 2 weeks have gone brilliantly. I didn't anticipate this. I didn't expect this. Wow, this is really good. Maybe I just need to do a little bit here, do a little bit there. I mean, she's got the foundations of wine here, so she's she's grown the grapes. And the next stage is to ferment the grapes and then make it into wine. So it could be that this is the first step of 2 or first step of 3, and you're sort of building up gradually, but you have the confidence and the backing or the determination to do it now because you didn't have it before. Wow. But you also have the support of the universe. So the star brings forward this inspiration, generosity of spirit, a really, really strong serenity that comes from knowing you're doing the right thing. And it's almost as though it's kind of giving you a little boost towards the end of the month. This is a card that speaks of as above, so below. The amount of things you need to balance in life, your spirituality and your physical reality, this could be something that is calling you this month to kind of balance and make sure that you feel very strong within yourself, to be honest with you, because I do see doubt here because she gives you confidence. So it could be that you didn't want to go on a date because you felt like a frump. She comes in or something happens or you see a video or you see an inspirational speaker and you go, no, screw this, I'm going to change my life. And this happens and you start seeing the results of the change in your energy and the change in how you present yourself, and it's absolutely perfect for you. Then we have the Knight of Cups. So he comes in with a very romantic, charming energy, and you may feel like, because obviously there's a little shark here, you may feel like there's some danger going on. Maybe, oh, I'm not ready for a new relationship, or why is my partner suddenly looking at me a little bit differently? It's the change that you feel in yourself. That's why they look at you differently. Don't do this change for anybody but you. That's one thing that I want you to say. Don't do this change for anybody else. But what I would say is that you need to look at yourself and see where you want to change. Now, not for somebody, not for your boss, for this. But if you want to get higher, if you want to have a goal at the end of it, do it for that. You may notice some people at work respond to you as well in a different way, so you could get some potential flirtations in the work area. But this is to take a risk, this is to sort of see how you feel about yourself, and maybe you feel more emotionally fulfilled from doing the changes that really benefit you in more ways than one. So I'm just going to shuffle one of these whisper cards and see what kind of comes up for you. Okay, you have 2 that came out. Wow, yay. Okay, these are great. So you have hope and you have transform. Emerge with beauty and grace from your cocoon. What have I just been saying? And hope. An idea like a single acorn can start a wondrous forest. You start this journey here. So you start this transformation here. And it comes on the basis of hope. Well, if she changed her life, or if this friend believes in me, or if this person believes in me, I can too. I believe in me, I can change my life. So then it moves on to here, and then you wake up, and then you change what you need to, and you transform, and then you start seeing the results coming through. You start seeing your forest building, and then you emerge from your cocoon, and then you're starting to see things grow, and you get the romantic relationships or stuff like that. It is very, very small, and it's little itty bitty strange little things that kind of come up and synchronize with us that we didn't even think about before. But when we start looking at it and paying attention to it, we realize just how far we have changed in those tiny little events that go through. It could be that your friendship isn't made up of one big thing, but several little things. It could be that your transformation is very much the same. So you go from tiny little bits and spots, like I'm going to change the way I dress today, or I'm going to do meditation like this in the morning. Little tiny starts will have big, big results. And I'm so looking forward to seeing how this manifests for you, Cancer. Please do let me know in the comments below. I always want to know how things are going for you, and I appreciate you taking the time to do that. Thank you, and thank you for letting me be a part of your day today. But in the meantime, I wish you all the very best of luck. If you'd like a personal reading about anything, all the links are below in the description box, and if you'd like to become a patron and get maybe a reading a month, you can do so below as well. Support the channel in buying me a coffee. But thank you so much. I really appreciate you all. I'm sending you so much love, and I'll speak to you guys very, very soon.